Good morning, Positive Impact Club. If you've been watching our videos for a while, you may have heard one of Scott's favorite sayings that he uses in his office when the shit hits the proverbial fan. And, he has his team ask themselves really two important questions. So what, and now what? Now, this is easier said than done, but let's break it up into parts and discuss it. So let's go with the first one. So what? So when things go wrong, big and small, there often isn't a whole lot you can do to change it. Unless you can get Martin McFly to, take you back in time. It is what it is, right? Also, it probably isn't the end of the world. It may seem like a big deal at the time, but in retrospect, you'll probably forget it happened a week or a month later. If you're listening to this video, you're a pretty strong person, and a little adversity is really not going to stop you in your tracks, so you can get past this. So the second question, now what? This is the more important question in my opinion. Now that you know the situation, you know that something has gone wrong, what are you going to do about it? We're all going to face some adversity in our everyday lives, right? Sometimes you just get a little off course, and sometimes the train just flies completely off the tracks, and then you have to kind of piece it all back together. The point is that you can't avoid it. It is going to happen. Now, it may seem easy for Scott and I to say these things to you. I bet, sometimes you say, well, do they actually do this stuff? So I wanted to answer that question, and I wanted to tell you my most recent so what, now what moment that I had. So Scott and I have been working on a new informational product for people in the Positive Impact Club that they've been asking about, and we're going to keep you posted on it when it comes out. It involves us putting a little bit of extra work and on top of our already busy and growing responsibilities and busy schedules. So I needed to go to my physical therapy clinic on the weekend and get some of this work done because it'd be quiet. I still wanted to spend Sunday with my family, so I woke up at 4 a.m. and I was at my office at 4:30 so I could crank out some work and then get back for a late breakfast. I was all ready to go when I got to the front door of my office, and I realized I had left my office keys on another key ring. So my heart sank into my stomach. I started to run through all the ridiculous things I could do to break into my office when I just realized I needed to pack it up and go home. I was going to spend an hour of my day on the road and not complete any of the tasks that I had laid out that morning. I was excited to do. I was tired, it was early. I was devastated that something so silly was stopping me from getting my shit done. Then, and this is no exaggeration at all, I heard Scott say to me in my own head, "So what now, Todd?" "Now what, Todd?" I almost yelled out, "Now what? I'm gonna go back to goddamn bed, Scott. It's Sunday. I came here all the way to stare at my office from the outside and not get anything done." So, for fear of arousing police attention, I refrained and I drove back home. I sat at my desk and I just worked on other things that I needed to get done for the project. I still got a lot of work done and I felt better about it, much better than if I had just kind of gone back to bed that day. So, I challenge you to ask yourself the same thing today when things kind of go a little bit sideways. So what? Now what? So I want to say thanks to Scott for helping me out, and I owe you one. So, hey guys, thanks again for watching our videos. If you know someone who would benefit from this information, needs a little bit of help, that they get overwhelmed when bad things happen, you can pass this along to them, and they can use Scott's so what, now what questioning when things go haywire. Thanks again, guys. Look forward to seeing you soon on the Positive Impact Club.